Welcome back to the KOAM Morning News. Our good friend Charlene Patton down from the Kansas Soybean Commission. Welcome back to the show. Had a really good custard recipe for us last week. This week, you've got something maybe even better, especially for the kids, because we're talking about getting kids in the kitchen this month.
Oh, yes, and kids love brownies, right?
They
It's one of the
certainly
favorite cookies. So we are going to do kind of a classic. It's a brownie bark, and we're going to bake it in a thin pan, so then they can break it into pieces or cut it into shapes. So let's get started here. I've put in the microwave and melted 2 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate and a half a cup of margarine, which is 1 stick, and that's our soy product. But there's soy in this chocolate too. There's soy lecithin in there that makes it nice and smooth and creamy. Look how nice and creamy that is. Now you're going to add our sugar.
Okay.
That's granulated sugar that we're going to add, and then you're going to add 1 egg. And again, this is an easy recipe for kids because it's just a bowl and a spoon here. And usually when you're working with children, we have some tips on our website, but use a bigger bowl than maybe what you'd plan to use. Helps keep the kitchen cleaner.
Yeah.
And now you're going to add the water. Okay. And you can have kids help. Like I used a bigger measuring cup there, but you know, all ages can help with measuring and pouring things in. We have a little website guide. It's called The Thrill of Skill that was provided and shared with us by the Home Baking Association. And it has tips for kids starting at age 2, what you can do in the kitchen to get kids excited about being with mom and dad in the kitchen. And then a little bit of vanilla. And then you're going to add our flour. That's 3/4 of a cup of flour. And then we have 1/3 of a cup of cocoa that we're going to add. And that's all of our ingredients. So easy.
Come on now.
Did it want to come out?
It doesn't want to come out of there, does it?
Let me get that in there. Kind of caked in there, wasn't it? There
just a little bit, but see, this is why sometimes you've got to help the kids. Charlene's got to help me.
That's right.
You got to help the kids.
That's right. And when we're in the summer, it's great to have kids kind of go through the recipe with you, sequencing, getting things in order, getting out all the supplies before you even start. Have them read through the recipe if they're older. And then another great idea is if you're going to double the recipe, and my recipe calls for 1/4 of a cup of water, then what would I need? A half a cup.
Right.
So great to have them practice some of those fractions and things that they would need.
Yes.
Now this is our kind of a jelly roll baking pan, and I would actually put parchment paper down here and pour this on. Yeah. Pour this on and then spread it out with a knife so you have a thin layer, and then the kids can sprinkle on, gosh, all different kinds of candies. I've got 1/3 cup of just mini chocolate chips that we'd sprinkle on here, and bake that now at 350 for about 30 to 40 minutes.
Okay.
You're going to just see that you can touch it lightly on top so it's nice and firm. But then when it comes out, it's going to set up, and then you're going to see that you have, you can see the chocolate on top there.
Yeah.
They can break it into pieces. They could take a pizza cutter, cut it into sticks, and you can see we put some in the jar there.
Yeah, we've got some sticks here.
So that they're sticking up. That's kind of fun to do. And then we just broke some into pieces there that are in the bowl for kind of a snack.
Nice little pieces there.
Easy recipe for kids this summer to make. And another idea for kids this summer might be pack that up in a little bag and take it to a neighbor and say hello.
Yeah. It's always good to maintain good relations with your neighbors, and what better way with some nice, tasty snacks.
That's right. That's right.
Right. Well, Charlene, of course, if you missed this, we'll have the information on our website, koamnewsnow.com. Where else can they go for this?
They should go to kansassoybeans.org, or you can call our 800 number, 877-KS-SOYBEAN.
All right, Charlene, thanks for coming in again this week. We'll see you next week, and we'll see you with more of the KOAM Morning News right after this.